All right, look, it's your boy Credit K. I always give y'all the sauce, give y'all the game, y'all the information that y'all need. A lot of people talking about Chef Corps these days, but Chef Corps may not be necessary for you, may not be what you actually need. A lot of times you can get 30, $40,000 in credit cards with a brand new business. All you need is A1 personal credit, a 760 credit score, really maybe a 680 credit score. In some instances, over 720 will get you approved for most banks on the business side and on the personal side. But but Chef Corps are used. For instances, some bank accounts require you to have up to 2 years, your business to be established already for 2 years. So that's where a Chef Corp would come in handy at. But a lot of times, like I said, it's not needed. And oftentimes, when they do require you to have a business within 2 years, they want to see some tax returns, they want to see some bank statements. And we're going to get into some websites to actually where you can purchase some shelf courts from, and you can see that most of these websites did not provide you with those documentation. So, in my opinion, it's kind of purpose, but this is not financial advice. It's just my opinion on the matter, and you make your own judgments, make your own decisions. But if you want to book a consultation, you can do so at creditk.com. So let's get into what a short corp is. Inactive businesses that have been aged to appear established, often marked as shortcuts for faster approval. So that's all it is. It's just a shortcut for you guys to jump the limit, not to wait to 2 years for your business to be established. You can get ahead of the curve. Here are some of the most popular states: Delaware, Nevada, and Montana is what I've seen. And then price range varies from 650 up to 10,000. You can see the price. I'm going to show you some prices later. So basically, with a Chef Corp, this is NAV, one of the top business credit websites. Anything dealing with business, I refer to nav.com. But here you see some of the top states where you can purchase Chef Corps from, or businesses that have been formed in these states make great Chef Corps. And then you can see the purposes and the pricing and all that stuff. But what I want to tell you, make sure you have age trade lines, season trade lines, and documentation with the Chef Corp. If you don't have that, you're kind of wasting your time and money. And here's one website where you can do that. Wyoming Corporate Services, wyomingcompany.com, where you can get some bank accounts. Here's pricing on the units. 515 one-time charge. They give you a bunch of unnecessary documents and stamps and bylaws that's really not needed. Let's see where we order, and you fill out the information, what type of organization you're gonna list your Chef Corp as. So since these are inactive businesses, you're gonna have to go back through Wyoming and activate it. So that's what this extra pricing is. So you're gonna have to pay this price plus the price for the actual business. I'm trying to find, here it is. All right. Here is the pricing. So you see things that was made July are only 645. But as you get older, all these are this year, 2024, 2023, 2022. You see the price goes up astronomically because the older it is, the more established the business is. Okay, remember that the older the business is, the more established it looks on paper. But without tax returns and bank statements, it's really still not that established. You dig? All right, but here goes some company you can purchase. You're going to pay this price plus the price to get it back activated with the state. Wyoming, it's about $500. Other ones have different pricing. All right, and then let's say the difference between LLC and Corp, regular or closed. What's the difference between these companies? Regular C Corp, closed C Corp. Tax advantages: closed corporations looking to avoid unnecessary costly formalities. Wyoming offers a number of options. Corporations. So they give a lot of information. I don't know, Nevada is no longer a tax-free state. Oh, Oh, okay, that's interesting. I thought Nevada was a net tax-free state. Nevada is not a tax-free state anymore. That is some information. But here's another website you can buy corporation today. Some age corporations. Here goes some from October of last year, $1,000. One from this year, only $600. So you see the age and the pricing, and see what all they require to purchase it. Registered agents, purchase and age self corp. All right. So yeah, we wanted the form. So you got to pay the state fee. Here is $4.95 plus the price of the company, and also a free bank account. What is this free bank account stuff they're talking about? It might be pretty smooth for the CPNs. We need a CP at a free bank account. We provide you with a link to start a free online FDA assured bank account. Oh, for your company. Okay, so this is for business bank accounts. Here's a link for the online blank. Let's see what bank they're talking about. Oh, Relay, blah, 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 blah. Relay does have a credit card and a debit card, but they don't really have a lot of financial products. More of a corporate card where it bases the limit off the income you make, which would be good for a lot of people. For many of you guys starting a new business who don't have any income rolling in, may not be the best for you. And then here's another website. So here's a building I'm looking at to purchase. So y'all better not steal my building here in Atlanta. This thing's worth $3 million. And looking to open up my next office space in this building, speaking into existence. But that's Chef Corps, what Chef Corps are used for. General pricing, 600 on the way to 10,000 for a Chef Corp. And then most of the popular states are Nevada, Wyoming, Montana, and Texas. And we just found out that Nevada is not a tax-free state, so you will have to pay business tax. In all the other states, you don't have to pay any business taxes. So in the state, anyway, but federal business tax, you still got to pay federal. But most businesses only worry about state tax, so don't worry about that. All right. So that's it. That's what it is. We're gonna stretch this on out to about 8 minutes, though. So like I said, if you need any consultations, creditk.com. Credit K, hit me up on IG. If you got any questions about CPNs, trade lines, you want to interest in buying a trade line, get up there. You need help with building business credit, knowing what to do, what not to do, ins and outs, hit me up at creditk.com or Credit K on IG or Credit K on TikTok. It's Credit K everywhere. And also hit me up on Boss Up with K channel if you want to interested in actual building a business. Once you get the credit, once you got your shell corp, and you actually want to know what type of business you can do, what type of ways you can make some extra money, hop on over to Boss Up with K, Kae. All right.